Recording in progress.
Damn it.
Don't you love the new sparkle yarn?
Do.
Okay. View. Yeah.
I'm not
Screen.
purple.
Somebody's trying to get on already. Yay.
How many balls of yarn do I have here?
Good morning.
Well, not exactly. Good afternoon.
Yeah, you're a little ahead of us.
Yeah, 4
Nice
o'clock.
sweater.
Thank you. It's finished.
It looks great.
Thank you.
Nice and cozy.
Yeah, sure is. I was out working in the garden, so I look like, well, you know, a gardener. But then it started to rain, so I thought, well, maybe that's a sign. So I went in.
Very
Let's
good.
see if that might
Nice.
work.
That's better.
So
New year?
I'm going to send greetings from Finland to you. Now my neighbors are Finnish, an old couple, and then I said, "Well, I'm going to Michigan now." What?
Cute.
So
Tell them
they
we all said hi.
well, say hi to Michigan from us.
Nice. Well, tell them we all said hi.
I will do that. They will appreciate that. Yeah, I send over that little test knitting thing to you again, and then you might share it with your friends there.
Yeah. Sunny's the only one here right now.
Yep, I'm
Maybe
the only one here.
maybe we'll wait until some more people get here.
Yeah, I send it so you have it, so we can show it to them.
Yeah, I think I just heard my phone beep.
Yeah, heard it. Well, maybe I should get some yarn and something.
This is what she just sent. Actually, you can read it right here. This lady's looking for test knitters and people to
Really?
read the English that she's got it translated to.
Those are cute.
Whoops.
Uh-oh, but you
Right.
pop.
So please be,
Stop.
yeah. So do you find any language things that are
Errors.
good and so on? Because it's I who have translated it, tried to. I've never done it before, so it, and I'm not used to knitting with the English terms either. So
Okay.
yeah, so I'm grateful if you have any ideas of what I can do or not do. She said, but I can't. If I asked her if she could make maybe an Instagram group for
Uh-huh.
the knitting.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, because I can't answer. I can do that.
Nice.
I'm the one who wants to know if it's okay and so on. So we'll see. It's very
Carolyn,
quick.
Hi,
nice haircut.
thank you.
Looks great.
Thank you.
Now I can see you all.
Hello.
Hi there.
Oh, hello.
My pen pal was just telling me about a lady and she wants us to proofread it if we could, the pattern. It's a little baby hat.
Oh, yeah,
Let me see if I can send it to you, Carolyn.
I would love to.
I'm grateful for that, and especially notice the language and all the terms and so on, knitting terminology and so on, because I'm not so used to that. I translated it for a Norwegian lady, so I'm Swedish, but translated it from Norwegian to English and Swedish. So if you would like, it's a very quick knit, so
Perfect.
I just
doesn't
sent it to you
take-
on Instagram, Carolyn.
Okay, let me look. I only have 16 more rounds and then I divide for sleeves. I'm very excited.
Awesome. I think I've got 6 more rows on the body and I can bind off.
I'm trying to get there. Gotta
I'm
be Tracy.
I started over twice, but decided to, no, I need new needles, so I ordered them. So they are on their way. They will be here tomorrow. So
She's just trying to get her money's worth out of that yarn, starting it 3 times.
I was working on another sweater, which is why I didn't get this one done.
Uh-huh.
I'm almost done with that one and I wanted to get it.
Yeah, I
Alright.
think you'd be wearing yours in today.
Yeah.
Well, I really wanted to get to the sleeves by this morning, but
Yeah,
it didn't work out.
I thought you were coming in for these, Carolyn.
Yeah, I had hoped to this morning, but time totally got away and it's like, ugh, we gotta be somewhere this afternoon and so hopefully next week,
Uh-huh.
hopefully
Lori
next.
can't- Lori can't come today because she
She
didn't
ripped
get
hers out.
she didn't right. She didn't get any sleep last night. So she said there's no
Oh.
point coming. She'll just be making mistakes.
Tracy coming?
I do have to say with this pattern,
She's in town.
I will have make one left, make one right welded into my brain.
Yeah.
Because that is one thing that I know how to do it, but which one was which always was a struggle for me to remember. I
I
don't
can
know. why.
I can always remember which one is which because I prefer the left.
Yeah,
So I just know the other one's the right that I don't like to do.
Oh, I do it right back. So you know you come from, I'll be right back.
Right
So
back.
the right comes from the back.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yeah.
well, I remember Sherry saying one time, right rear. So you, from the right, you know, knit in the rear and, but, for some reason, those 2 stitches, I've
The
struggled to
right, the right you don't knit in the back though. You pick it up from the back
you pick it up. from
and
the
you knit
back.
in the
That's
front.
what I,
Right, but you pick it
Right,
up from the
that's
back,
what I
right,
meant.
and then right back.
She said knit in the back.
Oh, no.
yeah, see, that's why I get confused all the time. But
Yeah.
yeah, pick up from the back and then you knit in the front.
Mhm.
But for some reason, those 2, every time they're in a pattern, I have to have a cheat sheet in front of me.
Well, and
I'll-
the other thing that's a little weird is on the left, the one that I prefer. I don't do it the way that they usually describe it to be done. I actually pick it up with my right needle from the back and then just stick my left needle into the front.
Oh, I just.
It's the
do that
same thing.
yeah.
It just seems quicker for me.
Okay, I
agree.
got your the Instagram message, so I just message this, or I'll just
Yeah, what do
follow.
we do? What do we do to get the pattern?
Well, if you just write to her that you want to do the test knit, she will mail it to you, I think.
Yeah, yeah, because it's her post, Carolyn,
Okay,
Yeah.
the designer. Jean is with us.
Hi,
Hi, Jean.
just doing some technical stuff here.
Gotta get it all straightened out.
Yeah, sort through my pile of knitting to find the project of the day.
Nice. How's your sweater coming?
Pretty good, actually.
Oh, nice.
Can you? do I have
Everybody's
to-
feeling it. I gotta
Love
get
it.
going.
Beautiful.
This
Yep,
yarn
I
is
know.
really, really nice.
Isn't it nice?
I think I just started ball 4 yesterday.
Okay.
Ooh,
So
you're far then.
yeah, I had a lot of time this week, so yeah. How are you doing on yours?
I knitted a lot yesterday.
I'm 16 rows from dividing sleeves.
Very
16 rows.
good. It's all very good. It goes a lot faster after that, you know, like all the top downs.
You.
Oh, look at that, Charlene.
Hey there.
Now, what are all the markers on the side?
Ooh,
Those are my repeats to do the 12 rows or the 12 rounds. You have to repeat it 8 times.
Or 9 for some of us.
Right, right. So I just put a marker in each time.
Gotcha.
How's Jenny?
What's that?
These markers here, once you get the shaping done or the
Oh.
shaping, after you do the one set of 12, then it says to repeat it 8 times. So I just put one in for each time when I
I may
got.
never
done.
get there, but you know.
Right. Very
Yes, you
funny.
will.
What are you talking about?
No, seriously.
Is that Barbara here and there
Oh,
too?
it's Jenny.
Well, I see Jenny there, but I meant who I don't
No,
see.
Sunny.
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 Sunny, okay. Hi, Sunny.
Uh,
Is this the new sparkly yarn?
She
Yes.
sounds a little bit like Barbara.
I love it. Tracy was begging me to get some sparkly yarn. So I caved.
I wondered if you got the sparkly yarn for Tracy.
Yeah, well, for everybody, but she's the one that really pushed me to get some.
and it's pretty.
It is beautiful. New company, never dealt with them before. An indie dyer. She's real nice. Because one of the colors, that green one over there, look at how there's like no sparkle.
There is no sparkle in
No, there
that.
isn't.
If you have it under
Yeah,
a
there is. I
magnifying
can
glass,
see-
I
yeah,
know
I
it
can
is,
see
it is
some.
extremely hard to see,
Well,
but
somebody might like.
I
this
told her,
color.
I
They
said,
might like this color and say.
Right,
"Oh, I
it
like
doesn't
a lot of
matter."
Sparkle.
Oh, I
so
see,
be
just
perfect."
very faint.
and so I told her and she's like, well, I'll take it back. And I'm like, no, that's okay. She said it's something about that some of the dyes,
I was
they
gonna say,
really
maybe some of
cover the
dyes
sparkle.
don't Take it very well. You can see that there is stuff in there, but it's.
I think
definitely not as
What
sparkly.
happened is the sparkly took the dye on that one. So it's not sparkly anymore.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I never heard of such a thing.
Okay, do you pronounce your name Ina? Ina?
No, it's Ina.
Ina, okay.
Ina.
Ina.
In America, it's Ina.
How do you spell it?
I
INA.
That's my mom and my grandmother's name.
Is it, how does they pronounce it?
INA. Ina. They pronounce.
They
it
pronounced
Oh.
it Ina.
That's
My mom
nice.
went by Maybeth, but
It wasn't bad enough that she changed her name from Shurstin,
Yeah,
It was-
in.
Kerstin, and I
Yeah,
called her
like-
Kirsten for like, I don't know, 10 years in my mind and stuff. And then she sent me a tape recording and says her name is Shurstin, and I'm like, what? What in the hell is that? And now it's, say it again.
Ina.
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 Well, I sent that woman a message, so I'll wait to get the pattern.
Yeah. Hopefully she will answer soon. But tomorrow they have their 17 Mai. In Norway, it's their national day, 17th of May.
I just.
Okay,
So- They might be preparing for that. I don't know if she's
Company decided.
on
Well,
Instagram today.
if you talk to her, you can tell her I've sent her a message and we'll be happy to do it.
I will do that. And
What
I
is-
say thank
What is the event that's going on for him?
It's a national day, like your 4th of July. They have
Okay.
17th of May.
Okay.
They have big celebrations in Oslo, their capital.
Okay.
I've never been there, but they are really celebrating more than we do. We don't have celebrations much around our national day because it hasn't been a day like that for very long. I think maybe just 15, 20 years or something, or maybe not even that.
Okay.
We called it earlier Swedish Flag Day and didn't celebrate it much, but
Okay. Well, I know in 2010, I was in Sweden on the 4th of July and there were no fireworks at all. It was very disappointing.
yeah, that's the problem in Sweden.
Well, one year on Thanksgiving, my husband kept getting work calls from the England office. British,
Oh,
and right in the middle, I just put the food on the table and he's getting, work calls. And I'm like, don't they know it's a holiday? He goes, this is England. No, they don't celebrate Thanksgiving.
Well, they should.
They should. They got rid of us. They should.
actually quite a few Swedish people that maybe have connections and so on with America. They celebrate your 4th of July by making American food and stuff like that. So
And you guys do Thanksgiving once in a while too. Some of you don't you? Like not I mean, but you like make a turkey or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Wonder if Germany celebrates, because I'll be in Germany for the 4th of July. So I wonder if they do anything.
It's kind of like, it's just like kind of fun, something different
Yeah.
to do. It's not like they're like
Right.
celebrating our Thanksgiving or
Right.
something.
Independence Days, our Independence Days.
Yeah, for 4th of July, yeah.
So Charlene, I really like that polka dot sheep colorway that you got in. That's your color.
Michigan spring, isn't that
It's
pretty?
beautiful. Are you gonna be able to carry that or is it like a limited run?
No, I think I can have it forever.
Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Perfect. I won't panic then,
That's right, no panicking.
because I'm almost out of yarn.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, me too.
That none of us ever,
Oh,
but we still need it.
Exactly.
Is it okay with you ladies if I take a picture to show my Finnish neighbors that I'm in Michigan now?
Yes.
Sure.
Good. They were a little surprised.
Get in there. Yeah, get in there, Sonny.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Tell them hi.
Yeah,
She
we'll
was
do that.
outside gardening and stuff, and she saw her neighbors, and she's like, "Okay, well, I'm going." It started raining. She's like, "I'm going to Michigan now." And they're like, "What?" Can't take the rain. I'm going to Michigan where it's sunny.
Yeah.
Not for, they say after 2 or something.
Yeah, after 2, we're
Okay.
supposed to get our thunderstorms.
Okay.
Lonnie had them yesterday, so I guess we'll get them
Did
today.
she?
Yeah.
She's been babysitting
I
grandbaby.
saw that. I'm gonna be doing that Wednesday through Friday next week.
Ah.
Grand Rapids.
I'm
I'll
sending
be-
it to
Oh,
mom
Tracy.
too.
Oh, okay.
And babies, Tracy's here.
Where's Tracy? I don't
She,
see
I
her.
think she might be up north still.
She's up north with the grandbabies. There's Tracy.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Morning,
Tracy.
Tracy.
Morning, Tracy.
I got a picture for you.
Look at all the sparkle yarn on the table.
Oh, how adorable.
Aw,
grandbaby.
isn't he
Aw,
cute?
Is that the new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got his Toronto Maple Leaf shirt on.
Aw, cute.
Oh, look at that yarn.
Isn't it pretty?
It's beautiful.
Yes, it is.
I had to watch your recording when you were on Facebook Live. I had to watch it a few times just to make sure.
Yeah, wait till you see it in person. Way better.
It's
It's really pretty.
gonna be awesome. So how's everybody doing on their t-shirt?
Good. How about you?
Well, I'm finally to the part where it joins in the round. I haven't gotten too far.
And I'm still waiting on needles.
Okay, so that makes me feel good
So you
too.
are-
I've been
You
a
sure?
little busy.
Next Saturday.
Yeah, I hope to divide for sleeves today, later
Hey,
today.
did you get your hair cut?
I did.
It looks good.
Thanks. Got a foot whacked off.
Wow.
This is the yarn I got from Figure Stick, the one who has designed the one
Ooh,
with
that-
knit.
And how do you say her company or whatever?
Hyggestrick.
Nice.
Or it's Danish, so maybe Hyggestrick.
Okay, no.
And I got this back from her when I ordered the yarn, so that was nice.
Aw,
That's
nice.
all.
Very nice.
So this is going to be mine.
There's
Starting
Barb.
Monday.
There's Barbara.
She's on
Barbara.
mute.
It's cute. Little, we get to see the baby the whole time. Nice
That's
job, Tracy.
aw.
I thought I could keep a better eye on them if I turned the camera around.
That's a good idea.
Hi, Barbara. Where are you at today? Oh, you're inside a gym somewhere.
Taekwondo.
Oh, yeah, she's probably.
Oh,
She might have
Tracy, where's your other little granddaughter? Where's
She
your
went
granddaughter?
upstairs. Yeah, she's upstairs with her mama. Daddy went downstairs to clean up the poopy clothes. So I'm watching the baby.
very
Perfect.
good. Let's not pull that on. Let's pull the wrong needle.
Charlene,
Hey, Barbara.
is it just the two of you there?
So I'm over here hiding.
Okay, I see somebody.
Sunny's here.
I'm going to mute you because I'm in a loud gym.
Okay.
All right.
Have fun.
Uh-huh.
We lost Tracy.
Whoops.
Oh,
We forgot, we got to mention that baby hat thing again,
Oh,
if she
yeah.
gets on.
Yeah, I'm writing to her right now and told her that one of you wanted to, and I hope
Test
more of
knit
you,
it.
test knit a hat. And I would appreciate if you would like to look at the language, if it's a good knitting language and so on, because I've translated it from Norwegian. So she wants to do English version too. So I've never done that before. So
Okay.
if you'd like to do that, you're more than welcome.
Jean, it's a little baby hat.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
Very,
do it.
Jean will
Very-
do it.
that's great. Do you have Instagram?
Yes.
Then I think Charlene can send it on to you.
What's
Oh,
your
you-
what's your Instagram?
Oh, see, now you gotta have details, huh?
Let's check Jean. Yeah, Jean, that came up.
Yeah, it's Jean Eldred. It should look like a sunset.
Yeah,
over-
it's beautiful. Okay,
Okay,
I'm sending
yeah,
it
that-
over now. So it's the lady that posted it. She's asking for test knitter, so you can message her on there and say, yeah, I'll test knit it.
Okay, yeah, it's okay.
Yep, I'd be very happy to do it.
Well, there it is. Cool.
I'm
Oh, that's
great.
cute.
Yeah, it's cute. And she has a whole set with a what is it? I think it is
Sweater.
Carol.
And
yeah, a cardigan, I think, and
Okay.
maybe pants with a, what do you call it when they go up with a little thing here?
like overalls, or what do you call those little,
Yeah, but it's only
Baby pants.
but with the little straps, you know?
Oh.
Yeah,
I
overalls,
know.
yeah.
Yeah, I always say overalls, but
Mhm.
yeah. I
Something-
can send it over if I find it to you so you can see that too. So it's
Yeah.
the first tryout if I can translate into English knitting patterns and so on. I've not knitted almost nothing at all actually in English. So just tell me when you see this, you can't write like this. It's okay.
Outside, I know, I kind of.
Yeah, I looked real quick. I grabbed one because green's my color.
Karen's here.
No, I can.
She doesn't care where she sits.
I don't.
Oh, Where do
I
you
need
want
your
to sit?
help already.
Okay, sure.
Have you heard anything from the lady that sign the green tea?
I have to do it again.
Sorry.
What again?
What?
I don't know.
On a sweater?
Yeah. So, can this be fixed? It's dropped.
Did
and
it drop all the way down?
It looks like it.
No. I mean,
Start over again.
I mean, you could kind of, like weave them sort of, but
I
it's just
tried,
not
it
gonna
was
be
just-
exact. Is it just one stitch?
Mhm.
Just one stitch.
I already started doing
I wonder if it gives us-
Oh, it's too bad.
My pen pal there's Ina has started.
Ina.
It's already.
That's funny.
It's not Ina.
I know.
You can say Aina, that's fine with me. You can call me Kirsten, whatever. That's Swedish lady.
I always say my Swedish pen pal, my pen pal in Sweden.
Yeah, that I'm
No, your name
good
is
with that.
Ina.
Hey, that's not bad. What do you think of that?
Oh, I can live with that.
All right. Yay.
Oh,
The day
I'm so
is
glad I
saved.
asked you. Do something and I'm like, gonna make progress. I'm gonna make progress. And then
Lori's not coming today because she didn't get any sleep last night.
Oof.
So she's afraid she will just be making mistakes. And Barbara's in at a Taekwondo meeting. Tracy's up north.
is Marla gonna come join us?
No, she's not
No?
doing this one.
I thought she was gonna sit with us and do a different one.
Yeah, I did mention that to her when she was here on Wednesday.
The lady from Norway, she wrote back now and she says, I'm multitasking right now. I'm in the middle of dinner making and other things. So I told her she could go into Zoom and see us. Oh, but she was very occupied right now.
Oh, okay. Is that the lady with the baby hat pattern?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I just messaged her, so
Great.
Cool.
So maybe she's not answering right now if she's making dinner for so on. So
Right.
exactly. She'll get to it for sure.
In the meantime, we have a t-shirt to work on.
that's good.
You. I've got lots to make up.
Oh, you're
You
doing
think you
great.
do?
Yeah, yeah, look at Charlene over there.
I
Well, it
saw-
is my job.
Monday, you did the Facebook Live, and I was like, look at her sweater. Oh my God. I'm not even gonna say anything, but I'm thinking it.
I'm thinking it. I gotta move on because I gotta make more samples all the time. I knitted, I think, like 30 rows yesterday.
I did too.
Did ya?
Yeah, 30 rows.
I went out of my other sweater.
It's easy
If
to
I
do.
didn't have to sleep, I would have kept it on going.
Think about.
I'm sorry,
increasing.
Carolyn?
If I didn't have to sleep, I would have knit more.
Yeah, I hear you.
So for the decreases, in the pattern after we do the raglan part,
Yes,
I switched from the knit together through the back loop. I switched that into slip knit. For me, it's less wonky looking.
okay.
But just for me, but
I do like slip knit.
I was a few decreases into it, and I thought I'm just going to try the slip knit, and for me it's less noticeable. So
Okay.
I mean, it's not really part of the design, right? The fact that it shows more.
I don't
Yep.
think so. I mean, if you look at the picture, it does kind of stand out. I don't know if it stands out because that's where that purl stitch is, or if it stands out because of the decreases.
Right. I just feel like in general, like, you know, like the knit two together, the right leaning is always so nice and smooth. And then when you try to do the left leaning, it's never quite the same.
Right.
But at least for me, the slip slip knit is easier. I mean, you know, better looking than
Okay.
the knit two together through back loop. Does that make sense?
It does, absolutely.
Decrease. I'm still increasing.
Well, and you'll always be increasing. But you will start decreasing then because that shaping thing shifts. So actually, when you're decreasing, you're just taking care of the increases that you did. So that, except for of the 12 row repeat, there's one row that increases, but the other 2 rows that you do increasing, there's decreases to match them, so it stays the same.
Can't wait to get to that part.
Remember how excited we were to cast this on?
That was just last weekend.
Well, it was like 3 weeks before that I was excited to cast on.
True. Well, yes. But just think, we just all cast it on last weekend.
Yeah, it's quite a bit.
And
Now.
then again on Thursday.
Karen says, and then again on Thursday.
What happened, Karen?
She was drinking again.
I should have been. Maybe I would have had more luck.
Sheets in the dryer already. The load in the wash.
I did leave my knitting in the car the other day.
You took it in the car?
I left it in the car
Uh-oh.
and all the little kinks from pulling it out fell out. Just from leaving it in the car.
Because it was warm and a little humid maybe. And wow, that's funny. How are you liking this yarn?
I like it better once it starts getting on a roll. I've knit with this yarn before.
Yeah,
So I do
it's
like it.
nice.
The Norwegian lady sends her greetings to you all.
Very nice.
Very nice. Now, what is her name?
Her name is Nina, almost like Ina. Just put an N before.
Okay, well, that's easy to remember.
Yeah,
How does she spell it?
Nina. Nina.
Nina.
Like it would be for you Neena. Nina.
Yeah, Nina. I think we would say Nina, Nina as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nina.
Yeah, maybe.
I can say Hiva Paiva from us. That's the only Norwegian I know.
Hiva Paiva?
Yeah.
What's that?
That I would rather say to my Finnish neighbors because Hyvä päivä is Finnish.
Oh, okay. Then I don't know any Norwegian.
Let's say what can
What is that? Hiva Paiva.
Hyvä päivä, that's like good day or something, I think it is.
Okay.
some kind of reading or something.
Yeah.
What was that thing you taught me that I said when I gave you something in the morning?
Varsågod. Or
Huh?
maybe when if you give something to me,
Yeah.
you say varsågod. And I say tack instead of thank you. So like here you are, but in a more polite way, we say varsågod.
Varsågod.
Yeah. And what's the most important word you learned when you were in Sweden?
Uh-oh.
Fika. Right?
Yes. Yes. Good one. Yes.
And that means what?
No, it's just, Karen said, are you swearing? Depends. If you're on a diet, then that's swearing. It's
No, fika means when you drink coffee and have a few cakes or something to,
cookies.
yeah. So if you take a coffee and something to it, it's called fika.
Fika.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Little cookie or something like that.
Oh, really?
One of her.
Well, her mom made so many great cookies and she like had them in the freezer and just like, you know, every day, like here's a whole plate. There's like 10 different kinds of cookies and you want them all, you know?
Wow.
So yeah, fika was a big deal there.
Yeah, especially with my mom and dad and my sister and so on. I don't tend to have so much fika because
Yeah.
I don't drink coffee. But
Yeah. Well, I
other
didn't
people-
drink coffee either.
no, so but that's okay. You don't need to drink coffee, but you can fika anyway because you can take something lemonade or juice or something to drink. Or
Right.
Coke,
Milk, water.
yeah,
tea.
whatever.
Mary Green's doing a year of, is it Huga?
Huga?
Is that what it's called?
Huga. Year of Huga?
H
Uh,
E. How do
HYGGE.
you say it?
How do you say
oh,
that?
you mean from the design? That's hyggestrick. I think I don't know really. No,
She's talking about
I don't
this
know.
design. Karen's talking about another designer, Marie Green. She's doing a special thing. It's a year of HYGGE. What is that?
Is that? I don't know.
Does that
Is
stand for something?
Norwegian too?
Like the first part in this design too, hygge.
No, yeah, but does that mean something?
That might be.
Yeah, it does, but I need to look it up because I'm not really sure. I think it's like having a cozy time in a cottage or something.
Okay,
We'll look it up.
Coziness or something.
yeah. Well, Marie Green is a designer and she's really good. She's got a couple of really nice books out. And a lot of patterns.
What they say here is a quality of coziness and comfortable conviviality. What do you say? And what do you say? Conviviality. What's that?
I don't know.
Convivial?
Okay, I thought you would know it since it was
Conviviality?
English. That and
Word we don't really use very
well,
much.
it means a feeling of contentment or well-being,
Oh,
regarded
nice.
a defining characteristic of Danish culture.
Oh.
So hyggestrick, like this designer that we are naming the green tea for. So hyggestrick would mean very comfortable knitting, sort of.
Cozy, comfortable knitting.
Yeah, cozy, comfortable knitting.
Nice.
Yeah.
And so what is Marie Green doing? Do you know? For this, you said a year of or whatever?
She has the knit camp thing going.
Oh,
And
okay.
so she just has a theme this year.
That's the theme.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's had recipes and I think she did something like what the other word was.
Hygge.
Fika?
Yeah,
Fika?
I think she did something with that.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Ah, okay.
She put out recipes or encouraged people to like
Try the
enjoy your
stuff.
knitting.
Yeah. Nice.
Is Marie Green, is she Olive Knits?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's the one that had that new book, Knit a Little with the baby stuff. It goes
Yeah.
up to size, I think, 8, 10-year-old.
And she's the one that does that sweater.
Yes.
What is that? Is it in July when you,
Yes. Yeah.
that one sweater in a weekend or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 4-day. When I did it a few years ago for my size, it was supposed to be done in 4 days. And my friend Lori, who's not here today, she was here last week. She's like, you can't knit that in 4 days. Challenge accepted. So I did a live Facebook start on my couch, and I knit it in 3 days. But it's because I was off. It was, it's the beginning of July and I'm closed. So,
Uh,
but it was too much knitting in such a short time. I wouldn't recommend it again.
Yeah, that would make my hands hurt, I think.
Yeah, it was not
Well,
real enjoyable.
She doesn't really, she makes it more to be like
Just fun. It's
challenge
not-
yourself
Yeah, it's
to
not.
do as much as you can in 4 days, and really the whole thing, it's the entire month of July. So
Yeah, yeah.
the knit along lasts longer than the 4 days.
But Charlene got challenged to do it in 4 days.
Well, technically Lori did win because I didn't do it in 4 days.
No, you didn't.
Not specific enough.
Right. She said the check's in the mail.
Better check with the mailman.
Yeah, 'cause
It's been in the mail a long time.
So you're not doing it again?
No problem. It was in worsted weight too, that sweater that I did.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm like size 8 or 9 needles, so I
DK sometimes. I'm sorry?
Yeah.
think it was like size 8 or 9 needles too, so it went a little faster.
Yeah. Well, if you participate as a shop, then people will want it.
Well, I'll participate, whatever I gotta do. Do I have to go on her Facebook page or something?
All right, I forgot. I should send you the set of the with the baby hat and so on.
On Facebook or on her
I think
website?
it's her website.
Her
all of
website.
it.
Okay.
For this baby hat test knit, is she on Ravelry, or is she gonna email us, or?
I'm not sure what she prefers, but I think she's on. No, she actually ended her Ravelry site and made her an own web page.
Okay,
Create a little .no, like for Norway.
okay,
So create a little in one word,
okay,
dot and then no.
okay.
I'm sure when she gets with us, she'll ask whether email or however she's gonna send it, she'll tell us.
Yeah. I will. Otherwise, she can ask me and I will send it over in some way. But I think I don't find that one.
I see the link on her Instagram account, on her profile.
Yeah.
There's a link to her website. So,
Yeah, that's good. And
Yeah.
now that set I was talking about that the hat actually belongs to. I sent it over to Charlene so you can see it.
Oh, so cute.
And you're very welcome to follow me on Instagram if you want to also, everyone.
sure. And what's your Instagram?
Made by Elef. You can, Charlene, maybe you can show them.
Yeah.
Or you're not.
Found it,
You found it?
just followed you.
Thank you. You're welcome. So
When
it's a
when-
dahlia.
Pattern coming out.
Excuse me?
Did you design a hat recently that Charlene test knitted?
No.
No.
That
I
was
have
another lady.
I've
that was
just translated
okay.
it. So I translated it to English, and I'm not, I mean, I don't have a problem with writing English, but knitting English, that's not my specialty. So if you would look at the language,
Okay,
good, and so on, because it's already been tested in Norwegian and so on. But I'm more concerned if I've done a good job at translating it into
okay,
English.
perfect.
Here's her picture she's got of the.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I did see that because I think that came
She-
up on your.
Yeah, yeah. Are you making 2 green teas?
Oh, yeah, no, that's a blue tea. Don't you see that? No, yeah, I ordered for 2, but when I got the, what do you say, the pattern, I got the pattern for her, and she also sent me another pattern. I will get that one and show you.
Darlene, could you send me the link to her Instagram? Because I
Oh,
didn't.
yeah, sure, sure.
Thank you.
No problem.
I'll try to find out.
Okay. Here.
She also sent me this. Oh, it's very shiny.
Pretty.
And that was, it should also call for the same yarn. And I thought maybe I will do that in the blue one. Not sure. We'll
How's
see.
that?
Stomach's. 4-day kale preview event.
You have something?
Just on Facebook, I found
Yeah.
something. I don't know like how to tell her that people can get their supplies here. I like that sweater of hers too.
Oh, soundtrack.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's cute.
cute.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it, Charlene. Thank you.
Okay, sorry, I couldn't find like just a regular link.
Oh, no, that's all I needed was the spelling. Perfect.
Yeah, okay, great.
Text him with Ann too. I told her I was zooming with you guys.
Oh, nice.
I commented?
Cool. Awesome. They sent me her picture of her shawl she just finished. She says, "Good morning, Charlene. I finished my shawl last night and it is stunning. Not because of my work, but because of the yarn and its colors. And that is absolutely your doing. I didn't do anything. This yarn was a leftover from one of your Wednesday night auctions and you pointed it out to me. I took the plunge and got it. It was a fantastic yarn to work with and everywhere I worked on it because yes, I take my knitting projects everywhere. I decided to do something I have never done to keep it for myself. Thank you for knowing your yarn story so well that you match it with your customer." That's it right there.
That was sweet. Who's that from?
Oh,
There's some more pictures
what
too.
yarn did she? just one-
She actually put in the labels and everything in there in the photos. I'll show you here. That's the pattern, I guess. Animal knits. It was a prism yarn.
Oh.
They're both prism yarns. Yeah.
That she got it, one of the ones.
One of the sales. Yeah. It's Anne Livernoy.
That was very nice. It was a good sale on Wednesday.
Check the
Yeah.
sales out there.
Yeah. There's a bunch of good stuff out
Is that
there.
from- Is that left
I
over
would've
from
come in
Wednesday
here
or just?
sooner.
Some of it is, but yeah. What's that?
I
Yeah,
would've
Karen
been-
would have been in here sooner, but she was picking out some
I
stuff.
kind of looked through it.
There's a bunch of sale stuff out on the porch right now.
That's what took her.
Check it out here in a minute. I kind of looked through it. I was like,
Just increased on a plain road.
Oops.
I think I've done that a couple times. I'm probably way off because I'm like, I don't know where. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go check it.
Check out the
Get up.
table,
and
move
take a walk.
around.
Need to walk around a little bit.
Yes. Like I need it anymore.
What's need got to do with it?
Seems to be my issue. I'm telling you, I don't know how I got off on my stitch counts, but I did.
I did too at one point and I just evened it out.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Well, I was off, like I had an odd number of stitches before I ripped it out,
Uh-huh.
but I also was like, oh my God, I knit too far and I was supposed to do something else and that wasn't true, but I counted and I was like thinking I had making 4 per row instead of
Oh.
8 and I was like, oh my God, what did I do? But I was off anyway, but.
I'm
Oh,
anxious
didn't
to
even rip
use
it
some of the
off.
sparkle yarn now.
That's really pretty.
This color here, I
Oh, I see.
may or
Which
may
one's that
not
one?
have got a couple skeins.
Which one is that one?
It's called sunflower sauce. You'll notice there's only 3 of these here.
I like the name of this. People can't-
And what are you going to make with it?
I was thinking about that bright-eyed
Bright-eyed Betty or bright-eyed,
Betty or Betsy.
one of
Betty,
those.
something like that. Yeah, I was thinking about that one.
So is this actually dyed with cochineal and black walnut?
I don't know. I would
I-
say no, but I don't know.
I somehow got connected to this company. I never bought anything, but somehow got connected to them on Facebook and they have a lot of pretty.
She does, doesn't she?
Designs.
Yeah.
I
She's
think
very
gonna knit
active.
along with some,
Okay, well, our next knit along is for June, that sweater. And then the one after that is going to be a shawl that the designer said she would get on a little bit for us. I don't know if she's gonna get on, maybe once or something and say hi. I don't think she's real. She doesn't like to be real social, I think. So, but I asked her on Ravelry, I said, if we did one of your designs for a knit along, could you get on the Zoom and, say hi? And she can do it in July. That's it. She said she's very busy with her kids but when they're not in school, she could maybe do it. So,
Well, that's good.
yeah.
And was it a confirmed that the designer for 4 will get on at least once to say hi?
Definitely confirmed. She said she was honored that I asked her. And
Well, good.
she said her English is not very good, so we'll have to talk to her like she's a 4-year-old. I said, you'll be the language expert in the room if you know 2 words of English. We don't know any German.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
Is that for next month's knit along?
yes, that will start on June 11th,
Okay.
when this one's hopefully done.
Uh-huh. Okay.
That's our goal for this one, is June 11th.
I
Okay.
have 3 things going on now, June 11th.
Just 3? Oh, that's not bad.
Oh, 2 of them at the same time.
I know a little German, so.
Oh, you
I've
do?
had a couple
Okay.
Years in school.
Okay, well,
I
you can,
know a very little bit. but-
I know nothing. But do you think you know as much German as she knows English?
Oh,
No.
Right, that's the thing. I'm like,
Not at all.
trust me, I said, if you get one word wrong, how many words did you get right? You know, I can't do any German. It'd be nice if we could get Sasha to come on too.
Oh, yeah.
That it's his friend,
Yeah. I need-
Nicola. That's how I met her. Is
We
because of,
need to get him to come on with her,
yeah, definitely. That would be, I mean, he might be
What'd you
working at the
find?
time. I don't know.
but he could pop in and say hello.
Actually,
And
somebody
then
got
these
that and
are,
never picked it up.
Um,
Perfect stitch holder.
Yeah, that's what I
I
thought.
know. And I pay way
$5.
more than that for them.
What are they?
They're needles, but you can use them for stitch holders.
Because I used her one and I thought, oh, I kind of like this. When I lost all
It's
mine, you
really
gave, you
nice.
threw me
Yeah,
yours. And
yeah.
so I got, there's a 40 and a 47. So I figured,
Yep,
I will get both of them.
Yeah.
For $5.
I know. It's probably half of what I paid for them.
My shopping list is growing for things I need at Stitch in Time.
Uh-oh. Your kids didn't get you that Mother's Day gift card here.
Nope.
Dang kids, they can do it online now. They don't even have to come in. the shop.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
It's all done online.
they just have to want to get mom something.
They just think that, you know, she wouldn't really want that. Oh, did she? Oh. I think today is her birthday.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Whose birthday?
Nancy Raymond.
Let's see what they got here.
See, this is so pretty too. Carolyn,
Yes, I see that.
can you see the pretty light
Really
purple,
pretty.
dark purple, and this blue too? Look at this blue.
Ooh.
How many yards are in those?
438.
Hey, if she comes in, you guys want to all sing happy birthday? It's Nancy.
I got some of
We're gonna sing happy birthday when she comes in, if you guys want.
Is she coming on or is she coming in?
Coming in.
This is She sparkly
too.
might be looking through the bins.
No, she's not. She's not, but she might be by the time she gets up there.
What I got this.
What you looking at back there, Jenny?
I'm looking at the, how do you say that?
Millifori light.
I got some of this at the shop, but I didn't have the sparkly stuff. I didn't know there's sparkly stuff.
Yeah.
I was trying to think, I like the sparkly for weaving. But I already have some. of it.
Wonder where Jude is.
Weave a little while, I say.
fade I put together the other day.
Ooh.
Isn't that
Very
pretty?
nice. Or
For nothing, I was just playing around.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nancy. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
39.
Yeah,
holding.
again and again.
How's it going?
Good. Good, but I'm stuck.
Okay.
I've driven
the
about
seat.
3. What do you mean you're stuck? Okay, there's a place that says to put a marker.
For the change the beginning of the row or something?
I don't know, but I counted it and there's no, that never tells you where to put the marker.
That's what I asked you the
It
question
says
from.
ask slip marker and I go, what marker?
Oh,
And I
okay.
went back to everything. I cannot
Yeah, there's
find that one.
markers on both sides. Oh, that's another thing I'd like to mention, that she does say to take the markers out for those pearl stitches. I did not take them out. I left them
I don't
in.
understand half the stuff she's telling me to do, so I don't know if I'm doing it right. or
So a
doing it
little
wrong.
bit
Am I not
later
there yet?
on, yeah, you're not there yet, but a little bit later, she's gonna say to take out the markers for those, they're the raglan pearl stitches.
Like these,
Those
right?
pearl stitches are still gonna be pearl stitches, but they're just gonna move, because you know, they were here and then they come here and they go this way. They go in like that. So you don't have to have markers there, but you're still gonna be purling those stitches. So why take the markers out? Because then it'll stand out to you that you gotta remember to purl there.
Yeah, I would forget.
Yeah, yeah. So I left the markers in and I just added the other markers, because then there's pearl stitches on the side as well. So those are the markers she's usually talking about. So Nancy, they're just markers on the sides of your pearl.
I'm not quite sure when well, I won't be there.
Well, you know where I'm at.
Yeah, I
Call me
won't be there.
anytime, obviously.
Don't know if I'll get there by next Saturday.
She's trying to turn the water on to the outside, but the sprinkler system has its own. Matt's flying right now, so she doesn't want to bother him. And I said, and the one in the house, I know where that one is. it's the
Should be one,
outside.
maybe just turn downstairs, maybe by it even.
That's what I thought. She goes, she's outside. And I go, I think the one to the
Ours-
outside is inside.
Yeah,
So
Randy
ours
has
is-
to
yeah.
come in and do it
Yeah.
inside.
Oh, yeah, ours is inside too.
Yeah.
I know, remember the water, turning the water off. In the house, I think I did something. but- No. Okay, so then what marker do you slip? Is there another?
So you're gonna have markers next to these pearl stitches right here.
Which I
Right
do
there.
have,
Okay.
but I stopped.
So
Once-
there's four.
One, two,
Sets, yeah.
3. No. When do you put the 4th one on? I couldn't find it on there.
Yeah, it's right here. This should be the same on this end.
It wasn't, so then I gotta.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the same.
I had the same, I got screwed up on that too, and I'm just moving mine because I had them in the wrong spot. So
count how many
it's a little
stitches you have
screwy
right
at the
here,
very
and if you
beginning.
have-
They're off one, because I moved
Yeah,
it, then I moved
the
it back.
stitches
So
are
for
the
one row, it's like
markers.
off one, but
Well,
who's gonna
what got
notice?
me was when she said cast
Okay,
on two
and
and then
then-
do it and then plus your mark. No, you have, that's
That's where I got screwed up. So I had like 3 on one and then I'm like, no, wait a minute, there's only
You
one on
count
this
from the
side.
beginning,
because
you
it
go
doesn't-
back.
and So
Does
so
it say
I had it correct, but then when I counted, I forgot that I put almost 2 stitches. So
Yeah,
I'm thinking, how come I have,
Hang on.
so then I
That's what happened.
moved it, did,
Yeah.
then I go, oh, wait a minute.
I'm thinking,
Oh, and so then I moved it back. So
Yep.
for that one row, it's
that
off.
was
one.
very confusing. So she should have said cast on
off
two, go
one
back
row.
to the, well, you're,
That is how
that-
I took it though,
you have to go back to the beginning because
because when I cast on 2, I put them on the side that the stitch is already on. And then I started.
Yeah. And
yeah,
I did that correctly, but when I got,
yes. So it's not, casting
I-
on 2, it counts like you've got 2 and then but no, they're on that needle already. So then you count those 2.
yeah, and I did that. It's just that when I got to the other end, I was confused because those were, I'm thinking, now, wait a minute. And so then I counted forgetting and I counted wrong and I'm like, oh, I had it correctly. Then I
If you
moved
keep it as the
came
other
back,
end,
then I
then
went-
you're good.
I had to move it back. I had it right the first time, dang it.
Yeah.
I must have done it okay, because
Yeah, me too. Shoo.
I did it right and then I thought I did it wrong. so
Wrong,
I
you didn't
moved
trust
it, and then
yourself.
I realized I had done it right the first time and had to move
Exactly.
it back. So there's
Oh.
one row that's off, but really, who's gonna know when?
I'm
it's way down?
telling, put it on Facebook.
It's like, can you even tell that it's?
I just got a Snapchat account.
Here,
I'm
do
putting
it.
it on there.
See if you can find it.
My nephew's climbing Mount Rainier today.
Oh, cool.
And
Oh, wow.
my other nephew, his brother told me that he put us a few pictures on Snapchat. I'm like, damn, now I gotta get a Snapchat. So I did, just so I could see the pictures.
That's why I got Snapchat, because my friend's daughter was deployed overseas to Japan, and Snapchat was the way she could send pictures.
Yeah, I heard that the pictures they go through a lot easier.
Yeah, so that's the reason I got Snapchat,
Yeah,
was so I could communicate with her. And I got the WhatsApp app when her brother was deployed on a ship overseas. That was the only way he could communicate, so.
whatever works, right? Here's a
Whatever.
nice, here's a nice purple.
I know,
Carolyn.
it's good, me.
Order both of them.
That one and this one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She was trying to send
this
it
one's
there.
this one's really pretty too. Mother of pearl.
Yeah. Well, now I might have to switch the color. I was gonna do Bright Eyed Betty and,
Yeah, this is gorgeous too, I think.
or the
Yeah.
That.
Love More or Lovely More, the lovely one, I think, that I've
don't know.
got.
I don't remember that one.
Is this all of them?
May have to switch what I'm doing it
I
in.
made space for them too already, but I
Wow.
thought I'd leave them out for you to see them.
Yeah,
Wasn't that nice of me?
that was nice.
You might as well on Monday, because they're not,
Yeah, okay.
Tracy's gonna take all that's left.
When you move the stitches to the right needle, you know, the one, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
add the 20 stitches, or those 20.
Yeah, you add the stitch 20 stitches
Whatever.
later.
Where are the, what
That's
are
for the
those?
front. That's this right here.
Okay, because it says, you know, in section 3, I know it's that one.
Yeah, I didn't get that
So
either. I
you
had to wait till I
slide them
got here.
over.
Yeah, well, I had
I
to
did
start over.
Tuesday
again.
night, I'm like, sure.
I had to start over.
But once you
again.
do it, once you do it, you're like, oh. It was the breaking of the thing. I'm like, what?
And it said to
And
do
how do I
it
put it-
a one time only. Because there was an update on the pattern.
Okay. Yeah, that was just because of different language.
Oh, okay, because then I'm just like, then I was freaking out, like, okay. I'm gonna
Right.
go
Then you
back
thought
in.
you maybe missed something. Yeah, no.
I'll be right back. What you got? Okay, was it outside still? Okay.
Yeah, I thought these were so pretty. I'm gonna have to find something to knit those.
Sounds good. Okay, great. Okay, love you. Okay, goodbye.
3 hanks.
Okay, she found it and it was in the house.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So I bought this, I don't know, this lighting thing at Menards and the guy's like, do you know what you're doing? 2 boxes per month. No, my husband's. Yes. I impressed him because I put 2 ceiling fans in by myself. And I did
Yeah,
hold
that
my
is
shoulder up.
impressive.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
no,
wouldn't even try.
it's simple. The first time, and I had to put a ballast in my closet because it went out in the closet. It's dark. There's no lights or no windows in there. And the only thing I didn't do was cut the power off downstairs. Well, if
That's
someone went
important.
by, if someone wanted to get rid of me, all they had to do was just turn the switch on and then they would have zapped me. But as long as the light switch was off, I was fine. But putting the ceiling fans in, no, I did that. But I do know if I don't make it to heaven, I can survive down there because
It
I
was
did
so
the
hot.
first one I did. Thank God it wasn't as hot. The second one, I knew
I think
exactly
it's
what I
going
was
to be
doing.
worse than that.
And I went, yeah, oh, well, it might be, oh, I'd be burned up by.
Oh, man.
So I better enjoy life while I'm doing light right now.
See, there's a big giant hole in the Milky Way.
What? Yeah, cool.
My dad, I said, that's where all the remotes and the stitch holders
Yeah.
and markers and stuff are. Oh. I dad was showing me paper yesterday.
They found a black hole in the Milky Way, and they said it's like finding, for them to be able to find it and get a picture of it, it's like you trying to get, like using just a regular telescope and finding like a can on the moon. That's how hard
Rare
it would be that you to be able to get that
Photo.
a photo and to find it.
And it said Albert Einstein predicted the exact size that it is.
Wow. We went over to Sandra's Thursday night,
Yeah.
and Doug, because Doug he wanted to get her battery out of her the trailer, the new trailer.
Yeah.
He wanted just to
Take it out.
take it out and make sure it was charged, because he said it really needs to make sure that it to charge it, because it's
Uh-huh.
been sitting there now for like 6 months.
Right.
And so he goes, she probably has tools. We get over there, and of course he said, he said because they had it tied, because it had a cover on it, because it has like a tube. He's like, what's that? Doug, what's that tube? But it had zip tie. So he said, do you have, we didn't bring anything. So, Charlene, Sandra goes out, she comes back with these two big things, puts them down.
Yeah.
She goes, these are mine. She goes, these are not Laverne's, they're my
My
tools. Yes.
tools.
So Doug's digging in there. Oh yeah, this will work. This will work. So we found all this stuff.
Nice.
Got it all.
Got the battery off of there.
Yeah.
But she said she's thinking about selling it.
Yep.
That's good.
She gave the cars away, so she doesn't have to go. back
Yeah,
and get those.
right. Yeah, that was quite a relief for her.
So Doug said he'd look around, and then he told her, he said, if you want to sell it, he said, because I said, he's really, and she texted me yesterday because she kind of looked it up on the price, and she's like, it's kind of on the low side what I said. And I said, well, Doug always,
He'll search around and
I
know
said
what
he
it's worth.
will, he spends a lot of time researching before, I said, plus he puts things at fair market. I said, we have friends who put everything at the high end and they never sell anything. Doug sells everything because he puts it at where it's going to sell.
Right.
You're not going to get screwed on it, and you're not, overselling, overpricing it. So,
Right.
and Doug told her that. He said, I can do it. And then he said, and then if somebody comes to look at it, do not have anybody come to look at it without me here. He doesn't want her.
Worried about.
He wants to
being
be,
there,
at least be there. He doesn't want to by herself. Or somebody, but
yeah. Right.
I said, he'll sell. I said, no, probably sell. I said, there's only like a few things that he's put out for you. So,
Well, and it's also better for them not to know lives there by herself.
right. Well, that's the other thing. I don't think he wants her
Yeah.
having. That thing is so, Doug would love that thing,
Yeah.
but he doesn't really have a need for it, but he says, man, it's a
It's the
beautiful
ultimate.
trailer.
Yeah.
But he said you have to have the right person to buy it, because it's not cheap,
Yeah. It's not for everybody. Like, if you don't, yeah, your husband would love it, but if you can't even use it,
I
what's
said,
the
those
point?
car guys are crazy. And Sandra goes, yeah, kind of like us yarn, kind of like us knitters. I'm like, yep.
How did you know when to start the round?
It'll tell you.
I mean, it says this is the beginning of the round. Did you break the yarn?
Yep.
Okay, and then you started, you moved,
You
don't
just
really-
slide them
yeah,
over.
that's
Slide
where
over.
You just basically break the yarn and then just slip
Just
all the
slide 'em over.
stitches
Right
until you get
stitches.
to the, like, this was mine.
The beginning of
So
the
that's not my.
Okay.
You
It's
have to
beginning
just
of
know
the
which
back.
one's your beginning.
back. I think
Yeah.
it
Right,
was.
and then,
you add yarn.
right,
Just follow what it says
And then
there.
when you get
And when you
back, you'll
cast
figure it
on,
out.
when you cast on,
that's
should they
the
be
front.
loose, or, I mean, I think mine were tighter than tight, because they ended up
I just
being
did the backwards
big.
E loop method to cast
And
on.
just keep them loose, or just,
I just did the backward E.
So it just kind of ends up, and then when you get back to them, you may have to, but
because then it
that's
looked
where
like
you,
it
that's
was-
when you join in the round. 'Cause I'm like, when is this gonna be joined in the round? And I go, oh, I get it now.
Okay, okay, because now I'm showing the exact same amount on either side before the marker, but on the other side of the marker, there's no stitches. So that's why I'm confused on when, okay. Just didn't know. Well, because Charlene said count, there's 32 here and there's 32 here,
Oh, yep.
but I have,
Yeah, so just put your markers in on the other
Yeah,
end.
I
Just
can't,
like
because there's
that.
no stitches to put them in, because I would,
Oh.
I'm at.
Oh, I
here,
thought you meant those were
this
32
is
with
here, and
those.
this is here, and I'm missing
Oh,
4 stitches. Not a big deal. I'll just start again and do.
Can you just add them?
No,
Yeah.
I'm fine. I mean, when I can knit. Well, my one finger, I have to put a band on, then I can knit pretty fast because these needles are pointy. So I put a hole through my finger. And it kind of, it smarts when I keep trying to not use my finger.
I get that too, because I push on mine.
And I'm
with
such a tight knitter, but
And I push right here, and so I always, sometimes I go
Okay.
right through my skin.
once I get it started, I can just go.
It's the adding on the second line. I wish I could just knit.
I have another sweater that it's just knitting.
Oh,
So I
okay.
take that with me because I could just knit in the car. I got nothing to think about. I'm like, is this room?
But this one, because once you start knitting the round, then you don't add anymore.
No,
and
you
then
do.
You do? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
You
I
keep-
didn't.
You add like all the time.
Every other
Okay,
row.
every
So
other
then you
row,
gotta-
And then it goes to every like 4
Every other.
rows or something that you add.
Okay. So you have to concentrate. So that's why it's not a knit.
I have to concentrate. Not everybody has to
I
concentrate.
have to concentrate.
Some
Oh.
people can just look at it and know where they are, not me.
I can kind of tell, but I still use it my counter. I'm eating Jill. I have to make sure I don't.
Well, I'm determined. I'm gonna get this. I might be back on Monday.
I'll be here.
Oh, I just
Charlene said, you know where to find me.
That's right.
That's
She
good.
told me, because I'm like, I'm probably
No,
gonna have
and
to
we
know what
per-
to do, and I split the
Abby to
sleeves.
call me back because I don't think she realized what day it is. She has not wished me nothing.
Oh, no.
No,
Oh,
Not yet.
no. She's going to feel
I
horrible.
know. She will. And I don't want her to feel that way because it's not a big deal.
See, yeah, I'm the
Thank you.
one in our family that always I call my dad and remind him it's, my sister's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
I called him one time, a couple times and reminded him it was my birthday. That's just something I do.
She's real proud of herself because she's trying to get the water going. I forget what she's doing outside. I get Otis next week, so I'm so excited.
Nowadays, you can put all that in your phone and have it remind you.
Yeah, I can't, and I'm surprised she doesn't.
I put it in my calendar, and it reminds me a week before, the day before.
The text from sister. I didn't do that.
And I know I'm thinking, let's see, May, I have my brother's birthday, and I don't think he's going to the wedding, so. Otherwise, I'd be with him on his birthday.
God called me. Oh, what did he call? He called me something because I thought it was my niece's birthday. I swore up and down it was, and I convinced him. And he texted her, and he was, "Oh, my niece was. I'll take it." It wasn't. He was so mad at me because it made him look stupid, but I didn't. I really thought it was. I had the right number. He just didn't know the right month. But usually that's my kids because they do.
Go shopping.
I'm like, well, look at that.
I went shopping.
Sale bag
not
again.
that I needed it.
I like
I
this.
thought this was.
That's really pretty.
Isn't it pretty?
Mhm.
Either make socks or I can, it's got.
I
I
can
can do that. Geez, I can make a scarf or something like that too.
What'd you find, Jenny? Some sale yarn?
It's this sock yarn. I think was this in your sale line on Wednesday?
Yes.
Got some of that in purple.
Ooh.
that's
I
pretty.
don't do well with the sale stuff because my computer's, my internet's so screwy that by the time somebody
Yeah,
else has
I
already said
forget
they
and
want it,
it's-
so I just kind of. I even had it on my calendar and then I totally forgot again and didn't get on.
And
Yep.
saying
I
something
knew-
about setting reminders?
I did. And it buzzed 5 minutes before, and I'm like, and I was on Facebook. It was so funny. And then Doug's talking, and then I'm like, it's like 5 after. Oh, and why it didn't pop up? I think I got off. I don't
I
do
thought it was
Facebook
funny.
much
Karen's
anymore,
been
so-
asking me for, a couple months, when are you gonna do a sale? When are you gonna do a sale? And then she asked me and I was like, it's on Wednesday. And she's like, it is? I didn't know. Like, yeah, didn't you get the email?
No. Yeah,
I think my
think I missed
emails
that
go
whole-
into the spam thing because it goes out to so many people
Mine
at one
came,
time.
I got it, but I think I didn't read to the bottom.
Right, that's what they were saying on
I
Tuesday.
don't always read my emails. And the guy goes, do you want me to send you an email for the book? We had ants, but I had cleaned that up already, but I almost canceled the appointment and he showed up. I didn't know he was coming because he was supposed to come yesterday. I was gonna cancel because I wasn't gonna be home. And he came Thursday. I'm surprised I was out of the shower. I know. But anyways, he goes, do you want me to email? And I go, I'm wrong. You can, I'll just look for it. And he goes, "Oh." He had the credit card number. I go, I think that's the one because it was Bob's American Express. And yeah, it went through. So I wasn't sure. So instead of emailing me, because I'm so bad at that, I was able just to pull it right then and there. The ants have been really bad. We found them in the dishwasher.
Oh, yeah, we get ants. too.
Really?
Yeah,
We
I
always-
incinerated them and I drowned them. I cleaned the whole thing out with bleach and then I
haven't
ran it.
seen any, we usually get them, but I said to go get, like last month, go get those ant things. Cause they work really well in our house, that we put those
The
little
ant traps?
traps out.
Okay.
And they
I
go
never
away,
did.
right? I mean, it's just, it's this time of year, they just come, our whole yard is sand. It's like we live on a
Okay,
beach.
so there's
So we
slab
just
ants?
have
Or do they just-
tons
This
of
looks
the
like
the
a yarn
black ones,
over.
but we get the little ones in the
That's
house,
just
but
a
then we
yarn
get the
over.
big ones
That's all,
too.
the big ones.
Yep.
And
just a
those,
yarn
just
over.
our
I
whole
just-
yard is just full of
That's
ant
not
mounds.
Yep,
because we
maybe
live in
when
sand.
you
We-
did
and
this
we can't-
pearl, maybe you forgot to bring the
Once
yarn
we put those
over.
little hand traps, we really
And
have
you
them
just
in the
carried it
house.
over the
Okay.
needles and then
Oh,
pearl,
fine
that's what
one.
created the
I
yarn.
hate
over.
them like there was a
Okay.
bunch, you know how they're,
No,
and I
yeah.
like.
If you
freaked
drop a
out.
little piece of, like in my classroom, if a kid would drop a snack.
Yeah. And then they're right
like-
there.
It's
I'm
like, so that's what it was. So you gotta pick up your snack, because otherwise.
I freak out when there's that many, one or two.
But
know,
then you get the
whatever.
magnifying glass, then you get the 5-year-olds to get the magnifying glasses out and
Oh, with
you
the
get on the
sun?
ground and they know they
Oh.
just like to look at them.
Okay.
It's a good science activity
Yeah. I mean, like,
when there's a potato chip on the ground.
and then they're all like, yes.
The answer is like. Yes, I've come into my classroom before when there has been like literally the whole floor
I would
around is
just be
just
screaming.
filled with ants.
I mean, when I saw them in the dish, I couldn't even get words out. And Pops in the other room. Would you make a complete sentence? They go, and I was just, there were so many of them.
As soon as you get rid of the piece of potato chip or whatever's on the floor, whoop,
They're
they're
gone.
gone.
Yeah, and Grayson, I'm thinking, I always wash. I almost wash my dishes before they go in the dishwasher.
Right.
I do too.
That I don't know how they got in there. And it could have been somebody else, or could have been him. Who knows? It's just one of those things.
Sunny went out on the porch, did she?
I
Yes,
think so.
I could see her.
Just checking out the deals?
Yes.
Yeah, there's some.
I like your new yarn. I mean,
Isn't it pretty?
oh, it's beautiful. I love the twist in it. So
Uh-huh.
as soon as I saw it online, I go, oh, I like,
And the sparkle.
yeah. Because I like it because the sparkle, you don't feel it. It's just there. And I looked
Right,
it up.
yeah.
Because I didn't know what
Yeah, what is that? What is she?
Stellina,
Stellina. I didn't know what
Stellina's
Stellina
like,
was.
what is that? Like a little.
sparkle.
It's sparkle, but it's
Not-
something with the nylon.
So it's not harsh on your skin.
Right. I forgot. I looked it up and it's something that they do something to the nylon.
Hand dyed in New Jersey.
So they
Chris will
added-
love it.
Yes, she will.
They add it to it and it doesn't, and then you can't feel it. It's a metallic something they do to the nylon and it,
Hmm.
and this one was the only one. And it said, depending on the dye,
Uh-oh. I found more.
sometimes it
Did you
doesn't
find some
take-
goodies?
The sparkle doesn't work on some of the dyes,
Right, that green one there.
which
You
is
can
fine. I love that.
barely see the
And that's
sparkle.
okay.
She said, I'll take it back. I said,
Green.
No,
Are
it's
you a
beautiful."
green
I'm a
girl?
green
I'm a-
nut, yes.
I love the
My
green
friend's a
and
green girl too.
see the sparkle at all.
I know it's very, very, very fine. Just turn it the right way, you might see a speck.
Still pretty though.
Yeah, that's what I told her. I said, well, it's a beautiful color.
I think I see. Oh, yeah.
I mean,
maybe.
really faint. You got to
Yeah.
struggle to,
It looks
otherwise
like
you wouldn't even know it's
more like
there.
a fiber just sticking out.
Yeah.
Have you ever done any business with Forbidden Fiber out of Tennessee?
I think I have talked to them once. I haven't
Okay.
actually bought anything from them yet.
There's also someone in Dearborn, Michigan.
Oh.
It was on a podcast. I don't remember what it
Does what?
was. That dyes yarn or something.
Oh.
I have no idea. I
There's a
don't-
lot of them out there.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah, it's endless.
You know, it depends on the base. but I want people- Like your fangirl. Oh my God, that's my favorite.
Yeah,
It's just,
I like the new Ireland yarn. The
Yeah.
base on that's really nice. Speaking of fangirl, I ordered some more of my zebra rainbow, or what is it? I'll have to play with my zebra unicorn.
okay.
Yeah, I got more of that coming.
Nice.
Now, that's the one of the, that's a shop exclusive?
Yeah,
But
yeah, the
she's doing
zebra one.
different ones every year for you, is that right?
Yeah, she's gonna
So
do one every year.
The summer, spring, whatever, was that a shop, was that this year's? Isn't that? Fangirl?
Michigan Spring, no, it's polka dot sheep.
Oh, that's polka dot sheet.
Yeah. Polka dot sheep.
Was that just for you or was that? just-
Yeah,
oh,
Michigan
okay.
Spring, yep, she did that just for me. That one's on the counter up there.
I know
Did you see that one,
I bought
Nancy?
some already.
Mm.
Look at that hat.
Oh, yeah.
But then I
you
gotta look
and
at the hat.
Sharon.
I
And
need to
that's
take
your-
a picture of that hat to know
Okay.
where to start, which one, which is A and which is B.
She used the brown.
Yeah, the brown
She
is
started with
first,
the
right?
brown,
Yeah.
yeah.
I see that now. I still can take a picture just so I can see.
She's really nice. It's so cool that she got to come here. So she's in Montana.
Is that where
I
she's
wish
based
I
out
had
of?
been able to be here that day.
Yeah.
Maybe somewhere.
Oh, you didn't get to meet her either?
No,
Oh,
I
she was
was
really
gone.
nice. There was quite a few people here.
She the one that did the hat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rooftop
I think
landing.
I saw. You did a video on it or something.
Okay.
I saw.
Yeah, she brought her daughter.
I'll take a field trip to visit.
That would
It's
be
a Very
fun.
nice little town.
Yes, it-
Wankish.
Yeah, that's where
Is it
Sue
Montana,
went.
did you say?
The reason I found her is because my friend Sue got me a hank of her hand spun. And I'm like, do you wholesale this hand spun? No, of course not, but I have other yarn. Like, okay.
Yeah, I went to the yarn shop and I was there and if I had been here that day, I would have asked her. Because it was, we stayed in a condo through Airbnb. It was on the same block. We just had to walk through the parking lot and then around onto the next street. And there was a little yarn shop.
Oh, wow.
Which is no longer there.
Oh,
And their shop was closed for a while and reopened, but I wasn't sure if it was the same people or.
huh.
I was
I'm sure she
curious.
could have filled you in.
I know. I tried to find information online. I kept searching and
Uh-huh.
never found any information on it.
Oh,
So I was like, this is a mystery. I can't solve it on my own. Finding here on that trip, 'cause I was trying to save money and
oh, I know what I need to ask you. Did you get your checkbook?
yes, thanks to you. I was gonna say something. I'm like,
That's hilarious. Karen writes checks to Stitch in Time. She's like pretty much only person she writes checks to are me because I don't like charges because I have to pay. And so she went somewhere to a nursery and she had her checkbook and she left it there. And they called me on Monday and they're like, yeah, I've got a really strange question for you. You have a customer that writes checks to you. And her name is Karen. Do you know her phone number by chance? She left her checkbook here.
Oh my God.
Yes, I
Your phone
do.
number's not on your checks? No.
Mine aren't either.
I think ours are. Of course, it's probably a wrong phone number anymore. 'Cause we don't even have that phone number anymore. So yeah. I don't even, she's the only one I write checks to too. And then I think Doug writes one because he does everything on, you know. it's
But
everything's
yeah,
online.
sometimes I put it on the bottom, but then she says, I don't need your phone number or something, but.
I don't pay, I think our checks are, well, I don't know. They might have I know my checks that I have for my account have our old phone number on it. We don't even have anymore.
Do you remember what kind of yarn this is?
Let me see. I am thinking.
I haven't finished a ball.
So then
yet.
I'm just gonna cut this and start again.
I haven't started a ball yet. I mean, this is
I
what
don't
I am.
know.
I'm almost
Okay.
done with my
I'm gonna
first.
guess Cascade Heritage sock, but I really don't know.
Okay,
yarn
that's
is
what I was
really-
thinking.
I don't
I
know.
love Cascade yarn sock. I
I'm
love
not
yarn.
positive, but
Which I think you didn't use that.
No. Mine's more of a fingering.
Yeah, so I'm almost done. I guess it's
No
so
way. Did you make that?
No. Human gave it to me.
well, I'm glad you got your checkbook back, Karen.
Yeah, thanks to you. I got a
Not
strange
really
phone
me.
call,
It was that
And I
lady.
was like, they were like, hope you don't mind, but we,
Why would you
I'm
mind?
like, yeah,
Very nice.
exactly.
No, thank you very much.
Thanks for
Some
taking the
people
time to
wouldn't do
try
the
it. Yeah, they probably would
extra
just
effort.
throw it in the thing, and if you
Yeah,
remember
eventually
where
you'll
you
figure it out.
where you
Yeah.
were that day.
That's really
and
sad, isn't it? I mean, I would try to
Backtrack.
do something.
Yeah. So I was like, that sounds like something I would do.
That's
Yeah.
your customer service.
Yes.
And actually, it was Munsell's.
Oh,
We're
oh,
there
well,
on-
it's Munsell's. That's
Yeah, we were there on Mother's Day and. Where's that place?
It's on Mason Road between it's just what would it be east of Fowlerville Road.
Okay.
Between Troon. If you know where Troon Road is.
Sort of, I mean, I go, like, my daughter lives in DeWitt, so I take 96 out and I go through Fowlerville and all those, and I've seen Mason. and
Yeah,
all
so
those
Mason
and
Road
stuff.
would be, if you go down Grand River, Mason Road's gonna be farther south. So
Okay.
you could go down, you can go down Burkhart, you can take, if you go through town, through Howell, you can turn on the, Mason Road right there. It's called Mason. Can't remember in town what it's called. I taught with Molly.
Okay.
She's a Munsell. She's a Moulton, but she's a Munsell.
So I had to go pick up my checkbook. I was like, oh, well, gives me a chance to buy more. Like,
Yeah, what else can I do?
Yep.
They have donuts on Mother's Day too. They have donuts on Mother's Day? Oh, no.
I don't know. We were
Oh.
there like at the end of the day.
Oh, yeah. Because they do donuts, they do donuts in the fall and then they do them like on sometimes on special days. And I think Mother's Day, it's only until they're done, until they're
Right,
out.
right.
Yeah, our assistant principal at my school, her daughter married Molly, who teaches with me kindergarten. Now she teaches like her son. And they have a grandchild. And so Rachel, the mom, goes and works on the farm and she brings the little one. She's like a year and a half old.
Aw.
So
Yeah.
cute. So
She was
they have
messing
her,
around
digging in the plants and planting, she's
Yeah.
planting stuff. They already got her working in there.
I want to show that.
The little one.
How do I take me? Okay.
Just turn around.
The little camera here? How do I? Okay.
Just press it, it should flip.
It flipped. Okay. So how do I? Okay. That's,
All right, let's flip it back, Bob.
Just turn the
You
whole,
said to show us.
okay.
yeah, just show.
It'll
turn.
just show if I do that.
What do we,
No, now you gotta try to go.
How do I get this thing smaller? Do you know?
No, that would be bigger. I think. Who's that? What is that?
Oh,
dog?
that's Otis.
Oh,
I don't know if you can see Otis.
Otis is right in between. He's right there with
How,
us.
how do I get rid
Can
of
you-
this?
Get rid of what?
But me.
Get rid of me.
How do I get rid of me?
Yeah, is that an iPhone?
Yeah.
Because iPhones usually that's just up
Okay.
in the corner. I don't know
Okay,
why.
yeah. Oh, there. I think I got it.
I don't know why it's like it's like
Could've-
right in the middle of her.
Okay. Let me see.
You say happy birthday.
See, I want. I don't know. Just a picture of him.
Aw.
That's Otis.
He's
Aw.
cute.
Oh,
That'd be good.
there he is.
You get to
Oh,
doggy sit
Hey,
soon.
Otis. Yes.
It's Grandma. You see Grandma? Look here.
Otis.
Where?
It's
Good
nice that your
boy.
grand puppy
Yeah.
wished you happy birthday.
Good boy. He's so cute.
I'll do this. There you go. Thank you.
Okay, there. There he is.
He's like, yeah.
Otis. He's a good boy. He loves his mama though.
Otis.
He was in the crate while I was working outside. I got all the water.
We went to
turned on, but
Aberrant
I think the
yesterday and
hose
sat
here
outside.
replaced its,
We should go there tonight from 7 to 9.
Okay.
Keith, my UPS man's gonna be
Oh,
there
look at
What?
this dog.
to Aberrant.
They had the little glasses on him for the
Sunglasses.
sun.
That's awesome.
He
What's
was
the
so cute.
aberrant?
Aberrant
Aberrant.
Ales, it's right
Oh.
uptown.
There's Barb.
That's a nice photo.
I met her and Sarah, that's her daughter.
That's a great picture.
We met at the winery on Wednesday.
How's that steakhouse downtown?
Steak.
Right on the corner.
Oh,
Diamonds.
Diamonds, yeah.
I
No,
know, it said something about joining, so maybe
Oh,
maybe I hit the
I'm not,
wrong
yeah,
button.
usually it's kind of in the corner. It's
Yeah,
not like right.
usually it is,
It's
because
like,
I've done that
it's like
before.
right in the
Mhm.
middle of the.
Oh my God, because like I called her once and she was on the aircraft and the pilot sitting there and I go, don't look at me. I just, I was just getting ready to take a shower and but I had a concern about the dog and I didn't want her to worry flying. I never wanted her to be distracted. So I called her right back and said, here, you can see all this. He's fine. He was. That's her baby. That's all she's, so.
I'm gonna sign off for today.
Okay,
I made it to row 9 of the third repeat. So
excellent. It looks beautiful.
maybe I should try it on.
Yeah,
Anyway, everybody have a really good day.
you too. Thanks, Jean.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
The neck, okay, those 12 pieces, that's just right here then, but the neck is still, that's the part of the neck anyways, the big opening, correct?
yeah, the big
Am I
opening is
crazy?
when you fill it in, then that's the front part. So the back is taller. So those two, see,
Is that the back?
this is the front.
That's the
Yeah, the
front.
back's.
Higher.
The front's
taller.
gonna be taller, okay.
The back's
Because
taller.
it should be, and like any
Yeah.
shirt, when you hold it up, the
Right.
back should be, because when you draw them and stuff.
So this, I think, is the back.
Please come back Monday.
This is the beginning of mine, so I think the beginning is the back, so.
Okay. Start this way.
I'll tweet Joel's early now. See, I'm on 22. It says 22 times, but I think it's 44.
Yeah, because it's 22, row 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Because that's what I thought the first time. I go, oh, good, I'm almost done.
So it's
After row
like,
5, but I go, no,
No.
it's 10.
yeah, when it's both, it's like,
I mean, that wasn't, but I go, okay.
so I feel like, yay, nope,
And
I'm
then-
halfway.
That's good.
What part are you on, Jenny?
I'm just finishing row, this will be like row 22 of the, when I put it in the round, so I have to do 44. Because it's repeat rounds 1 and 2 until they are worked 22 times in total.
So you're in the round now?
Yeah. Yes, I've been in the round and done 22 rows. 21 rows, actually.
I've done 42 rows. I have
2 more to go.
more to go.
So you're almost to the,
I have
I
18.
had to repeat it 28 times, so that was 56.
Ugh.
And then the next section, I
gosh, yeah.
repeat 100 and some times. Or you have to do 100 and some rows.
Stuff out of there.
That's where my nephew is.
Take pictures and send them.
Wow.
Wow.
Where is
My
he?
nephew's climbing
Mount
Mount Rainier.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Yeah, it looks
That's what I think too.
pretty scary to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not something I'd want to do, but good for him.
And then when they do those, like, when you see, have you ever seen those things where it says, what the pictures show you what's the actual, what really happens, or, you go somewhere and you see like the Taj Mahal and it's this, then you get,
Yes.
there's like 8,000 people really there, but they
Yeah.
get the picture where it's just, and they show
Yeah.
like, when people are climbing and it's like this beautiful thing, and it's just like people everywhere down the, there's hundreds of people climbing at the same time. It's
Yeah.
just like, they're just like one right after the other.
Yeah.
It's not like this beautiful.
No.
No, it's not.
And there's crap every, they say that they just leave their stuff. It's, they
Mhm.
said it's just not.
Let's see. We climbed the Arch of Triumph. And we couldn't get a rhythm because there was an older lady that was heavy set trying to walk these steps. And I'm like, oh my God. And by the time I got up there, my legs were like shaking.
I
It
can
was a long
imagine.
way up. And that was years ago.
Well, you-
When I climbed the Tower of Pisa, because
Wow.
the steps are slanted to begin with, and they're
See, aren't they
really
like-
slick and very narrow.
I
And
heard.
yeah, I had to hold on to the walls because I'm not the best. I know the people behind me just got PO'd because I was taking so long to get up there.
I mean, we were fine, but yeah, it just kind of, I didn't know if I got a rhythm, if that would help to lessen the
Yeah.
pain in the legs when I was walking up. I didn't know if it would make a difference or not. So that was my only reasoning, but no, yeah, you're right. You don't want to push anybody. 'Cause everybody has their own limits.
When
When
you
you
do the
cast,
walking, I can't do the breathing for me.
what kind of cast on did you use? Did you use,
I use a regular net on cast. Oh, no, I use long tail.
oh, you did?
I always do. I can't.
And it was
I
okay, because
like
it said
long
you could do,
I did a backward loop for the extra 20 in the
Yeah,
middle.
the extra I do backward loop, but
but did you do like a knitted cast on?
no, I did long tail.
I did knitted.
Did you?
Yeah, I did knitted cast on.
Okay,
Bless you.
Bless you, bless you.
That's what I did, and I go, okay, maybe I'm,
Except I did back
I
E
like the long tail because
where
it's-
you had to.
say that
Is there-
again?
There were some places where you have to do the backward Z because you can't do knitted.
You can't?
Yeah.
No,
add
On
your
the
stitches,
center
you'll just do
20,
the
yeah.
Backwards loop.
You just do a backward, you did, because I did a knitted one, maybe that's why it was so tight.
Oh, you might want to do, yeah, I did it at first that way and I thought, now I'm just gonna do. the
It was
backwards
like, I mean, it was like, there's no way I could even get my, my leg through this thing if I, let alone my head. Maybe because, I'm tight as it
loop.
is.
Well, I think you'd be big enough, but I do,
Okay.
like backwards or long tail, isn't that kind of? I was supposed to have a little bit stretchier.
Long tail is stretchier,
Yeah.
yes.
And that's what you want.
I did long tail. I think the hole's big enough, though, don't you think it'll be big enough over here?
Yeah. No, it was just that those 20 stitches.
Oh, yeah,
sure
it'll,
there's something with
those
that,
will
but-
loosen up though.
But then the 20 stitches are added, are part of the round, are part of the
Yeah,
whole.
That's where you're, that'll, it seems like it is at first, but once you start adding on to it,
Okay.
it's not gonna be.
after the next row, you don't even know it. So
It took
Okay.
me about 3 rows. See, here's mine right here.
When they tell you to
This is my
add,
add-on.
when would you add, because I swear to God, there is nothing that says to add. There should be 4. There's only 3. When would you add to make sure you have 4? on
It's
there?
when you, right here, this is where you're gonna add on that extra one. See right here, row 8, that you're gonna place those extra markers.
Okay,
So you're gonna
put
cast
markers.
on 2 new,
Okay.
place marker,
Mhm.
purl one, place another marker. Is this the beginning? Oh, are you looking to see when you get that extra one? Yeah, that's when it gets down here.
Well, because
No, because there's another place that you have to add, and that's where I was like, what am I doing? I said,
No, wait, that's,
Oh, is that
that's
three?
section 1.
Oh, that's the same, 3, 4.
Okay.
You have worked 25 rows, you're gonna have these stitches, and then is 5 is where you start right here.
Here, but you don't add, you add this before them. Because right here, where the yellow tape is,
Yeah,
that's where it said slip marker, and it's like, I don't have any markers there. So when would you add? And I have,
that's on 2 new stitches on, okay,
I
so
have 3
here's,
sets and you need
this is
4.
where you placed all your markers, right? Your setup round.
Right.
Okay, so then you're gonna do work back and forth in stockinette 6. So you're gonna do these where you're just slipping all the way down here. And when you get to 8, you're gonna add another marker. So
Okay.
right here, you place markers. So you're on row 8,
Oh.
you're adding another set of markers on each end.
On each end.
Yeah, so you're gonna place a marker, knit 1, place a marker, then you're gonna purl to the marks you already have, and then when you get to the end,
You know what? It says it right there. And I think I
purl,
got it
2
messed
markers,
up.
slip marker, knit 1, slip marker, and then here you're gonna cast on new stitches, and then you're going to, yeah, because when you get back to that, you're gonna get that purl one. See, I think it's down here. Is it purl
And
one?
maybe it says it and I just
Slip
missed it.
one,
And I
so
thought it
cast
was a
on
slip.
twist
I,
one.
you know how you
Knit
think you
purl
see
one,
something?
Yeah, knit purl 1, cast on new stitches on left needle. Knit 2 markers, slip 1, purl 1, slip 1, knit 1. Slip 1, purl 1. You're right, because don't you have to add markers at the end?
Yes,
But it
it's
does-
gonna
does
be
it
on the
not tell
row
you?
after. I'll have to look at the instructions, but it was after you do your cast on the end, and then when you
Yeah,
flip it, then it's the
here,
next row.
7, you're
Yeah.
gonna cast on purl marker, and then at row 8, you're
What
gonna add
marker?
them. So
Yeah.
right here, 7,
Oh,
see right
okay.
here, place marker. And then when you get to row 8, you're gonna place them at the beginning. So
And see-
row 7, they're gonna be at the end, then you're gonna place them at the beginning, and now you're gonna have them at the same spot.
Okay, and that's probably what, because I was
That's
so
probably
used
what
to,
Yep,
you know, because when you were doing like the wrong side rows,
yes.
you didn't do any
No,
additions, you just
so
did that, and I,
7. So
Right.
7, you're gonna place them on, it looks like at the beginning or at the end, and then you're gonna play, or at
Thank
the
you.
beginning, then
It-
you're gonna place them again.
it
on the
does say
beginning at
that.
8. Yes.
and it really does, but I was assuming, and that's my daughter always says, you know, assume means,
Makes an ass out of you, one
Yeah.
day.
and that's exactly what happened, thank you, because I knew you were a teacher, so that you could.
Yes, so it does. So you add 2 on 7 and then 2 on 8.
8, and there it is.
Yeah.
And
At
that's
the
why I didn't
beginning
have
of
any
each of those
extra
rows. So then you'll have them.
stitches. I will have
You
it
add
by
what?
Monday. This will be.
She found it where she just missed the adding on
You-
row
you really-
7.
I'm so used to
Those-
just, because when you get up here on row 2, you know, purl to the
Right,
marker,
yeah,
slip,
right.
you know.
Oh, okay, so
knit,
you missed
knit,
that
so
cast on the
There
2.
was no additions, and on row 8, there's additions.
You add a
Okay,
couple more
markers. Yeah.
markers, and then you add a couple more on 8.
We all do that.
Oh, no, it just had me in the crowd and everybody.
when I
wrote
had it-
purl, 'cause
I
we're
had it
smart.
correctly, and then I thought I didn't have it correctly, so I changed the
Oh,
markers, and I
thank you.
got back and I thought I had it right the first time, so I had to change them back. So I'm thinking, I don't, one row is off, but I had the right amount of stitches. 'Cause I thought,
And I'm gonna read the next pattern too very carefully, because that one really looks cool, because, and I.
4,
Yeah, the black, no, the next project.
4.
4. Yeah, 4. I'm sorry. Yes, 4. It is called that, yes. Because I saw it in the long sleeves. That's why I thought, do I have the right?
Right, you did the
pattern?
right one, yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
did short sleeves.
Well, I like the short sleeve, but
Did you see the dress? I was originally gonna make it into a dress,
okay.
but I didn't.
You can wear
I already got that
leggings.
dress I don't wear, so
Yeah, I think you wear the sweater more.
yeah, definitely.
My mother always says, when in doubt, read. And I think I'm so used to this, always in a hurry. Oh, I can figure it out. I just have to look at it. And go back.
Yeah, that sure does look cold, doesn't it?
Yes. If we're going to have a companion ticket changes before the end of the year, we don't, okay. We're going in November, we're going to Key West. She has to be in the continental United States, otherwise I would have been Bahamas.
Right,
Maybe.
right.
She said, let's go there. She doesn't like cold, warm weather, but
Who doesn't, Abby?
my girlfriend. yeah.
Oh, your girlfriend.
But yet
Oh,
she's
your
my
girlfriend
husband.
has the ticket. I
Has
thought.
the ticket.
I
yeah.
see. Okay.
No, and then her daughter said, I want to go to Disney for their 50th. They just had a baby 12 weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
So they're going to Disney June 8th. I go, how high is that?
Like a 12-week?
Yeah, 12 weeks. I know. And they're like, she's gonna wear a mask on the flight and everything. If I don't ever wear a mask, I hate those things. They're just hot, and I can't, like, we had to wear one yesterday when my sister did this thing, and we get into the room and the guy goes, "You mind if I take our mask?" I go, "No, I'm taking mine off. You're taking yours off. I'm taking mine off," because we were all 6 feet away. I'm not
Yeah.
like, if we're in a crowd, I'll usually wear it or hold my breath until I get by these people. But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
So you're gonna go to Key West?
Hopefully, maybe. I'm still trying to get to Virginia.
Yeah.
Future son-in-law's parents are there, and they have a boat. So we'd be on the boat the entire weekend. Oh my God, that would be awesome for me because I love the sun.
I can't believe it was last year that we did that sailing thing. My friend Renee and I.
Isn't it fun?
Yeah, it seems like it was longer ago.
Yeah, I thought you did it like a couple years ago.
No, if it was last summer.
I know it. It seems like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
It's
Anybody
been a
else have-
long, cold, never-ending winter.
Anybody
is
That must
why.
be it. That must be it.
But yeah.
There's a rowboat in the backyard,
Okay.
2 kayaks.
I ran into my
Sunny, have you
husband's
been to
cousin.
Australia?
She was
No,
This was
I want to go to Australia,
Thursday.
especially
Yesterday,
New
She was
Zealand.
going to the
How about in
beach. I go,
2024?
What beach?
Let's go.
It's all booked.
Is it
She's gonna put
really?
her feet in the water.
It's on my site. Sandra's going.
No, I mean, she was going
Oh,
to do that. but I
man.
mean, it's
Australia,
too early. I
New
mean,
Zealand, extension
the
to
water's not gonna be
Fiji.
warm enough.
That's on my bucket list. So, all right. Have to check it out.
Yes, yes, it's the ultimate.
Wow. How long?
22 days, I think.
Where?
25 maybe with the extension.
Okay. That's a long time.
Well, if you're going all
That's a
that
long
way.
flight. I know you got to do it right. and
Australia,
I would
New
have to fly
Zealand,
business class
and
because that's
Fiji.
a long flight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did Australia with high school students.
Wow.
We were gone 14 days.
Was that enough time?
Yeah,
Did you
You
go to
gotta
New
take-
Zealand?
we landed there and we took off from there.
Yeah.
That was, we stopped there and then you get another flight and you go to Australia. We didn't tour New Zealand, but they
Okay.
were singing at the Sydney Opera House.
Was that in the summertime here and winter there?
Yeah,
All there?
we went in June.
November.
So
Okay.
we toured,
Oh,
we
you
did the
wanted
tour
to
first
leave
and then
or
the
just
kids
fly in
sang.
between the
Whatever,
destinations?
whatever the trip is.
Was it warm?
I didn't really study it really well.
Yeah, it wasn't
We
bad.
just
I mean, I was in
wanted
shorts.
to book something. She's
breeze the whole
she's
time.
got like cash.
It wasn't cold.
Because she had paid for the South
I know they're
Africa trip.
complete, they're different, they're opposites.
So
of
she
us,
wanted to get
so-
something planned for 2024 and like, ah,
If I go
yes,
to New Zealand, I
Australia.
have to do the Hobbit stuff. See, that's the only reason I go.
New Zealand.
Amazing. So I'm gonna have to check that out.
To reread The Hobbit. It's been years. I want to learn Mandarin. You know what? Because they say you use both sides of your brain. I have enough trouble using one side, so I thought, well, maybe if I can use the other side, they might help.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
But that
That's it. That's the one language that I don't know why.
My niece speaks a Mandarin. She's Chinese, so she
Okay.
was born in China.
Well,
So she she
Mhm.
did a study with somebody at the college in Iowa State. They lived right there. And
Is she real smart?
my niece, extremely.
Okay. Because I don't know, they just, yeah.
She's graduating in 3 years. Next year, she's only.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
It is
Next
so
year from
cool.
college.
What's she going into?
Occupational therapy.
Was that what's go ahead too?
Is she
Oh, yeah.
She's gonna
Oh, yeah.
right,
She's
or
got
her
her master's,
doctorate?
yeah, so
That'd be
she's,
cool.
I think they kind of, you see, you have to get your doctorate, but
Yes.
I think it depends on what now, so she goes to Cedarville, which is a Christian school in Ohio. And then she's going to go, she's gonna go to Ohio, they live in Ohio, so she's gonna go to Ohio State, but my
Okay.
sister-in-law talked her into going to another school and living at home. Because they have everything's in the bank for her undergrad, but she'll have to get loans and, for her, and my sister-in-law doesn't want her to come out of school with $100,000 of debt, so
Yeah.
she said if you can live at home and save at least that, your room and board, that'll save her a little bit. So she's gonna go to another smaller school it's not super close to their house, so she has to drive like an hour every day, but
Wow,
hopefully maybe she can do some of it online, I don't know.
that would be good.
She's actually coming on Thursday
My
here.
Girlfriend's son-in-law, he didn't get any help with any of it. He's a doctor. He
Of
got
course, if he
$450,000
Came
in
out of
loans.
school with, I can't imagine what is.
And hopefully, sometimes I had a girlfriend, I think the pandemic, something like that. She was saving a lot of money that way, and she's got hers
Yeah.
almost paid off, because she's an ER doc, but her parents said, we'll pay
Oh,
for
I
your
think there's still
undergrad.
chocolate
And
chip
then she went to
muffins.
Wayne State.
Anybody want a
for
chocolate
her,
chip
you know, for
muffin?
to be a doctor, and
chocolate chip muffin.
Okay.
her parents, she
Karen?
had to pay.
No, you
that
can't.
was
I'm
on her.
sorry.
I see some chocolate on it.
Yeah, can I have that?
I might have it.
Okay, good. Nancy, you want a chocolate chip muffin?
No, thank you.
Jenny?
I want one.
Okay, I'll warm it up for you.
You want me to
Okay.
bring it to you, Carolyn?
No,
I can bring it to you.
no, but thank you.
I love a chocolate muffin. Yeah, my niece is coming Thursday because her roommate is from the Grand Rapids area. So
Okay.
she's coming, staying with us one night, and then she's gonna go. Because otherwise it'd be a little over like a 6.5 hour drive. So she's gonna stay with us Thursday night and then go to her roommates, and then I'm somebody else, another girl that lives north of Grand Rapids, and then she'll come back and stay with us on her way home on Sunday or Monday.
Nice.
Of course, she texted me last night, right? I get right back to her. Has she gotten back to me? No.
What is that? 'Cause
When-
those
when
kids
can
have
I-
their phone all the
Why
time.
can I know she's not the one thing about Lily though is she isn't. She's a avid reader, and she loves crafts. So she loves to draw, she paints, she does all. So she's not a real phone girl. I mean, she has a phone, but
Right.
she's not on it 24/7 like a lot of kids
Yeah,
are.
a lot of kids are.
Like she loves games. Like when we're there, we've always played games. I gotta find those dang games. I took big games at Christmas. I'm like, what do I do with those games? Because we won, we love, and she's very competitive.
Oh, no. That's cool.
She's
though.
extremely shy. She's very quiet, but she is so competitive. It's like,
Gotta practice up on those games before she gets there.
and she did not win at Christmas. I don't think she won one game. Everybody else won it. She's not happy when she doesn't win. Yeah, she's got this competitive streak in her, boy.
I mean, it's kind of good, like in the business world. But
It's good not for her not to win yet. Well, and my brother and sister-in-law have two older sons that are in their 40s, and she's 20. So she's really an only child. Her brothers were married when they got married.
There it is.
Well, actually,
Fika.
she was
Fika.
just like 3
Thank you.
when Terry got married, but it's just funny.
yeah.
So she's really an only child.
Right.
And like my sister-in-law said, we're really half parents, half grandparents. Because Lily's friends' parents are all their kids' age. Lily's friends are their older boys' age. They're in their 40s.
Okay,
And
yeah,
so a
so
lot of
she-
her friends' parents are in their 40s.
Yep.
So she said, we're kind of half parent, half grandparent. Because they're really more of an age of a grandparent, for Lily, but.
So good.
Yeah, so I don't know. Like, seriously, Lily, send me a text and then don't get back.
Someone did that, and then they typed hello.
Yeah. Just want to know what time. And I said, well, I have something in the morning, but I'll be home by 1. But I'm thinking she's not going to get up and get on the road like 7. And she wouldn't get there anyway still.
No,
It's
because
a
she's
4
coming
hour-
from Ohio.
Yeah, Chillicothe. So it's about 4.5,
Okay.
5 hours, depending on.
Because then she's like an hour out of if she goes to the Ohio State
Depending on where,
from Columbus, is she south of Columbus?
she is
then?
south of Columbus, yeah. She could actually she could really drive to Columbus
Yeah,
every day.
if she's only an hour and she's going to the other school, but I bet the other school, well, if it's will it be
It's
less
a
money, or-
smaller, I don't know, no, the
Some of
school
those
she was
schools-
going to now it's private.
You
Christian
those
school, so
private
it's
ones are
expensive. As my
very
sister-in-law said,
Yeah.
the, she got, she got, obviously some, not grants, but, what do you call them?
A scholarship?
Scholarships. And so, but of course, she's a 2020 graduate, which like my brother's business gives out, they didn't give him that year. People were cutting back because of COVID and not
thing.
knowing. So she didn't get as many as she thought. But my sister-in-law said, well, if we think she gets all the ones we think, it will get Cedarville down to what Ohio State is normally.
Okay.
So, and that was about she was expecting about 15,000 in scholarships.
Is she gonna go to Cedarville, did you say?
She's at Cedarville.
That
She'll
Cedarville?
be a senior. Technically she's a junior, but she's going to be a senior next year. It'll be her third year. So I don't know where she's going to go for her master. She's not going to go to Ohio State now. Her mom talked her into going to some other school and living at home, even though she really could drive to Columbus every day.
Yeah, she could.
It's about the same distance, I think, than this other school is, but I think it's a smaller. I think her mom just wants her home. My sister-in-law, I think this is they're very close.
Yeah. 'Cause,
Well,
well,
that, and
we're
it's just
gone.
good to not create a bunch of debt for whoever is gonna have the
Absolutely. Well, I
debt.
think Lily's gonna be, they're paying for her undergrad, and she still might have some left since she's doing it in 3 years. Or maybe some money to go towards her.
That's nice.
But you can take some summer classes.
But I think she did take some that got her to be, she doesn't really want to graduate early, but she's doing it for financial reasons, just to help financially.
Right, because
Because then you have another year of room and board, you have another year of, And my brother needs to quit. I mean, he actually lost his job and he's looking for another one. And it's like, what?
How old is he?
He's 67. He'll
Really?
be
Is
67
he because of
end of the month.
your niece? Is that
Because,
why?
yeah, and as my nephew, his oldest son says, it's all paid for. It's in the bank. The money for school is in the bank. So, and my brother has epilepsy and he's in terrible physical. He should not be working. That's why he lost his job. He can't do his job.
Mhm.
His medication is just terrible. It's making him, he can't remember things. My sister-in-law's worried that he's starting like
Dementia or
Alzheimer's or
Alzheimer's?
something, but it's the medication. It's making him drowsy. It makes him irritable. It's just, and they tried different ones. He got a new one on that was help.
Isn't he old enough
changing.
for?
He's old enough. He, as my other brother says, he can start taking his Social Security and work because he's at full Social Security, and you can work if you wait till you're full Social Security, you can actually work. With no
Yes, you can.
penalties. And they're both at their full. Both of them are, and my sister-in-law is still working too. And my other brother thinks they're nuts. He's
Well,
like,
how about my dad?
it's like, yeah, but is your dad physically?
It's getting
I
hard.
mean, your dad's
He's
in his 80s, right?
85.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
I
does he
can't
work?
believe
National Control Systems. He's one of the owners of.
Business.
Darlene?
Yeah.
Can I ask a quick question in hopes that I get to it later?
Yes.
But it might be at bedtime. Okay. When we divide for the sleeves, I know it says remove all markers, but I'm not going to. I'm going to leave them there.
Yep.
But it also says to put a marker in the middle of, I'm assuming because I'll cast on 15 stitches under the arm.
So these side where you're going to be having a purl stitch in the middle now, where you're casting on for this, the arm, underarm. Then
Okay.
yes, you're going to have markers there too.
Okay, so probably since I'm casting on 15, I should say do 7, do it at 7.
I think it tells you when to put it on.
This is my.
It
daughter.
says around the middle of them.
Yeah, around the middle stitch, around that purl stitch.
So
You
this
can't
is
even
where,
tell.
this is where I added those stitches.
I don't have the pattern in front of me, but you'll know
You
because
can tell this is my.
if there's 21 stitches, it goes around that middle one, that's going to be a purl.
Gotcha. Okay.
You'll
So
know.
I
so if
had,
I've got 15 stitches, it'd be
Oh.
technically kind of stitch 8.
The
when
eighth
I add-
stitch.
when I add yarn,
Okay.
knit with the
Okay, that's what I just want to clarify.
Okay, yeah,
and
no
then I just
problem.
knit those here. I
Because I hope to be doing that tonight, but like I said, it could be, 11 o'clock tonight.
Does take a while to get through a row.
Yeah.
But I think I'm just about ready to bind off my I-cord on the
Okay,
bottom
yeah.
of the sweater.
Perfect.
Look,
And I just put those two together.
and then you have to cord the neck and the sleeves, right?
to get
Yep,
that.
the sleeves, she
space
actually said
anymore.
to just do the I-cord bind off, but I'm
That's
gonna put
just
it on and
my
see if
way
I
of
want, I
thinking.
think I
Some
want it a
people
little
don't.
bit longer.
I'll get it
You
done.
do it. Works for you, right?
We have till the 11th, right? June.
Yeah.
Thank God. It may take me that long now.
Gonna
All right, I
depart.
guess I better go,
Departing.
'cause I'm making-
We'll tell Jill hi.
I will get some storage for some stuff. And it's a little photo.
I'm going to wish you a very good day
Okay.
and thank you for today.
Very good evening to you.
Yes. have a good evening.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Well, next week it's my son's 50th birthday.
Oh,
How's that possible?
I
Wow.
have no idea.
yeah, you
I
don't look like
know.
you have a 50-year-old. You don't,
God.
really.
I'm younger than he is.
I
Uh-oh,
have
I'm
a-
throwing urine on the
I have a
floor.
bridal shower next Saturday at 11, so I thought it'd be on. whatever.
Yeah, then I got, next week I have, and then every weekend after that, I got something.
Yep, let's
Got
start
the
on the-
race on the 4th. Of course, they're not doing it on the 4th because she's got her, I think the class is that week, that
Okay,
day. I have a race for the impact. 5K.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Fowlerville, and it was named after our really good friend who passed away last summer. She was the one that ran it for 9 years. And she was there last year, and I hadn't seen her for a while, and she had cancer and had 2 different cancers. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, Sheila. I mean, she was thin and she looked, but she was there, doing everything. And then got a week after that, we got a thing that they brought hospice, and she was dead in 10 days. And her husband said, I said, gosh, he said, she was
That
gonna
was-
get
she
done
was
with
still
that.
gonna
He
get
said,
that
and he
to be
said
there.
Saturday, she was gonna get done with that. He said on Sunday morning, he said she just took a dive, right? He said on Sunday,
Sometimes
it was it. He said that was it. It was done.
Wow.
So she was willing herself to make it through. So now they've named the race after her.
Oh,
now.
nice.
Yeah.
So will you run it or you just?
No, we
or
walk
just-
it, we walk it,
okay,
yeah.
you're walking there. Okay.
My friend and I walk it. It's at the,
nice.
it's at the Family Impact Center, but they do it at the UB church and then the church, I don't know what's next door. So they start there at the, what it's called. It's next to the UB, it's owned by UB Church. They own a bunch of property in Fowlerville. So,
Nice.
they have like a disc golf and everything. But now the fire department's building their new building there. They bought property, I guess, right next to they just started groundwork on this. So, oh, it's a new firehouse. I don't think there's anything there yet. They just broke ground on it a
Okay.
month ago. So
Nice.
Fowlerville's growing up. I'm halfway.
Bye, ladies.
Bye. Have a good weekend. I'm halfway there.
I'm gonna take this highlight thing and I'm gonna highlight from this row so I know where you should do that. I'm gonna buy Otis a new bowl.
Are ya?
They collapse their silicone.
Oh,
And
yeah.
she just carries them and he loves them, but they had one, it looked like it was deeper. And I always change his water 4 or 5 times because he eats sticks and wood chips and dirt out there. And I try to stop him, but.
Did Otis sing happy birthday to you?
Yes, he did.
Good, Otis.
Yeah, they had a thing on Shark Tank last night, and I've seen them. It's a water bottle that has a little cup on it,
Yeah,
and you
she's
squeeze
got
it,
that, yeah.
and then when you let go Oh, the water goes back into the, and you can shut it so it doesn't leak.
Yes.
Because they said, you know, you have those bowls, and then what do you do with the extra water? And
Yeah, she keeps
so it is kind of nice.
like a regular water bowl in there. It's like, we're using tap water because we have city water. Our water, I drink it. If I could drink, the dog can drink it. So I fill it up, but I make sure it's really, really cold. And he
They
can
drink out of the toilet. They fine drinking.
Okay,
it.
yeah.
Dogs drink anything.
Webster could not have drank out of
Yeah.
the toilet.
No,
He's
could
too
notice, but I
small.
would kill Bob if he didn't.
But the
because
big dogs
please
do.
Put the lid down, you know, but
One more row and I'm gonna,
Our kitty would drink
I know.
anything but the water you put in front of her.
isn't that funny?
And then she liked the water that was in, Doug had a big, one of those, like a big coffee can, you know, like that was a plastic one that had a handle, and he put the water, it's same water, but nope, she wanted to drink out of that big coffee can. So you have to fill it all the way up so that
So
she
that
could,
she can
she
get
could
it.
get it.
it's like, seriously.
She didn't
and
want to
then-
bend down any farther.
Oh my
That's why she
gosh.
wanted it way up there.
But she-
Yeah.
And she loved the shop sink, the sink in the shop. Oh my gosh, you turn the water on, she'd get right on top of it and she'd look down, then you'd put the water and Doug would put the stopper in there. So there'd be a little bit of water and she'd jump down in there. She was just the weirdest cat.
Oh, so cute.
Weirdest
Funny.
cat. We loved her though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was a stray that
Good.
How long did
adopted
you
us.
have her?
Let's see, she died a year ago November. So like.
Well, I need to sign off for right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's she when she
we think she was
Happy
about
knitting.
8.
Hope
She
you
was
get there.
she just-
Oh, I plan on it before bed tonight. I will be dividing sleeves.
All right. Sounds good.
So I will report
Hi, Carolyn.
later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Or in the shed.
Chat with you before Monday.
Not always
What's
there.
that?
I need to chat with Jenny about deals
Oh.
before
About what?
Deal.
forever deals before
Oh,
Monday.
the box is there. If you want a box, that's what I'm doing. I'm meeting Jill right now. Text
So-
me.
I will text you later, but Charlene, I report progress later.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks a lot.
Say bye, Karen.
Bye. Hi, Carolyn.
Smoking deal on boxes today.